When your BP hits 0, you die. That's what I meant. 1. Oh, hello, my friends. Scotty J here, back again with another episode of Virtue's Last Reward, and we have to decide right now if we're picking Ally or Betray. We'll hit Ally. We're going to do Ally this time. Vote has been recorded. Please wait. Round 1 of the Ambidex game has been completed. Results will be displayed in the warehouse. Thank you for your participation. Ambidex gates now opening. As fine I stepped out of the AB room, I could see the others running towards the monitor, shoving and pushing to get closer. Tenmyouji was left behind, his footsteps a slow, heavy plod. What had happened to make him like that? What was that, Sigma? Huh? Don't play dumb. You chose Ally. Didn't you hear me? I told you that if your BP drops to 0, you die. Yeah, I heard you. A whole second before the deadline. How can you expect me to think anything through that quick? It would have taken, at least half a second just to process what you'd said. No, you could have done it. Huh? The brain's processing power increases during a crisis. It starts working so fast that a second can seem like an eternity. Your brain was doing that right before time ran out, wasn't it? Well, am I wrong? What? What the hell are you talking about? Oh, fine. Let's be generous and say, hypothetically, that you're right about this whole crisis overclocking thing. How would you know whether or not my brain was doing that? Did you crack open my skull while I wasn't looking? You just wedge a microscope in there and have a look at my neurons? Let me be straight with you. Your shit is whack. Like, hella whack. I mean, you just know stuff you shouldn't? Stuff like my name? Or how if your BP hits 0, you die? You told me you don't know why, but more and more, I'm starting to think that you've been lying to me. Yo! What's up? Ziggy! Fido! Hey, what are you kids doing over there? We're about to announce the results. Let's go. Kind of see what the results are. Maybe it'll be different this time. Huh? This time? Hey, Fi, hold on! Shit. Good. Looks like you're all here, finally. Let's get ready to rock. Ambidex game! Round 1. The results. If everybody would please direct their eyes to this monitor. Ooh. King Clover betrayed Alice. She allied. Dio and Quark betrayed Tenmyouji. And Luna allied. Ooh. Alright, that leaves the scores at K Clover, Dio, and Quark at 6. Alice and Tenmyouji at 1 each. And ourselves, Fi and Luna at 5. Okay. Interesting, though. Okay, let's find out. Here are the results for your game. Now, let us check the numbers on our bracelets. Thanks, Luna. Oh, no, it was nothing. You don't have to thank me. I only did what anyone would have done. I believed in you and Fi. When Luna glanced away, I threw Fi what could only be described as a smug grin. Rather frustratingly, though, she didn't respond, only turned away unperturbed. I was about to press the issue when I heard Tenmyouji's voice. Quark, what happened? No, it wasn't me. Mr. Dio tricked me. He told me he'd pick Ally. He promised. That's why I let him do the voting. Is that true, Dio? Are you serious? This kid's full of shit. What? I didn't do squat. Quark was the one who decided how we were gonna vote. You wanna know what he told me? You just leave the voting to me, Mr. Dio. Grandpa's gonna choose Ally for sure, because I'm his opponent on this one. I think we should betray. To be honest, I'm getting kind of tired of that grumpy old bastard. He's had a good life, but it's time for him to go. What do you say we leave the old fart here and leave? I've got a plan, see? Don't worry about me. I'll just tell him you tricked me. He'll believe whatever I tell him. Besides, if he still trusts me, that'll make it easier to use him again later. What do you say, Mr. Dio? Pretty good plan, huh? Alright, let's do it. You're lying! I never should have trusted you! Dio! You lying jerk! Sure, kid, keep whining. See if I care. Grandpa, you believe me, right? Don't let this brat fool you, old man. All of this was just part of his plan. You bastard! I'm not gonna let you get away with this. Ooh, Quark can swear. Interesting. That's enough, Quark. Don't lose your temper. How long have I known you? I could be deaf and blind and still know if you were lying to me. Really? You're just as gullible as you said you'd be. Hook, line, and sinker. Let me give you a warning, Tenmyoji. That little shit's a hell of an actor. I'll bet you money he's a born con man. I don't know what he is to you, but if I were you, I'd trust this kid as far as I could throw him. And at your age, that can't be much. You hearing me, old man? Keep an eye on him. It's all right, I understand. I'm so sorry. I apologize. This is very unfortunate. It looks as though that another argument had taken place while Quark and Dio were fighting. Whatever it had been about, it appears to have resolved itself. The past is the past. There's no point in complaining about it. I'll just have to try and get those points back in the next AB game. Zero, when does the next round start? What makes you think we're going to be having another round? Well, you said round 1. If there's a round 1, then there's likely a round 2. Besides, didn't you say the goal of the AB game was to get 9 BP? That's impossible without a second round. Yeah, I guess you got a point. You're right, there will be a second round. When? I don't know. Why not? The voting happens when an AB gate opens. They're already open. Right, you are. So, let me just close them quick. The Ambidex gates have closed. Round 2 of the Ambidex game will be the Moon Round. Moon cards will be required to open the gates. Moon cards? Does that mean we can't use these cards anymore? So they got suns on them? Yes, indeedy. Now you're gonna have to look for cards with moons on them. So, how many times do we have to play the AB game? I don't know. How many times do you need? It's anybody's guess how long it'll go, but I plan on keeping this party going until somebody opens the number 9 door. So it's over once someone gets 9 BP? Nope. As long as that person doesn't open the number 9 door, the game goes on. Of course, you could also get stuck just below 9 BP, where everybody just keeps going back and forth, winning and losing points. After all, if nobody's with 9 BP, the door can't open. If that happens, you'll just have to continue on to round 3, round 4, and round 5, round 100, round 2000. Hell, it might even go all the way up to round 24,009,004,897. Although I really hope it doesn't come to that. Hey, can I ask you something? I don't know, can you? There's rules about who can go into the secondary doors, right? Like, you have to have 3 people exactly? Yeah, so? Well, what about the number 9 door? Are the rules the same? Nope. There aren't any rules about how many people can go through the night door. It could be 1 person, or 2 people, or even all 9 of you. Well, there is one thing though, Ziggy. All that stuff about how you have to have 3 people to go through the secondary chromatic doors, maybe it's not 100% true. What? What do you mean? Well, you can open the door with just 1 or 2 people if you want. That's not what you told us. Well, I didn't want to make things complicated. Then explain it now. Just use the bracelets. What? How? There's a sort of scanner between the 2 doors. It checks to see if the right people are going through. But it doesn't necessarily mean it's scanning the people. So it's scanning the bracelets then. Ding, ding, ding. As long as the scanner sees the right combination of bracelets, it doesn't matter how many people there are. But wait, hold on a minute. Do these things even come off? Oh yeah, they do indeed. Then how do I take it off? Well, there are 2 ways. The first is to go through the door, number 9 door, and escape. As soon as you're out, the bracelet unlocks all by itself. What's the second way? Hey, Zero, wake up, will ya? What's the second way? Oh, B.O. I think you already know. What? Do you really want to get rid of that bracelet? Of course I do. Oh, well, I see. It's easy. Nothing to it, really. You just die. Here's an exciting fact. Your heart creates a bunch of faint electronic impulses. You know what an electrocardiogram is, right? Technically, it's that thing in the hospital with the little light that goes beep, 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 beep when someone dies on a TV show. Anyways, the point is that you can detect the electricity that your heart makes by pumping blood. Your fancy little bracelets pick up on that. They're always watching. So, when that signal goes away, the lock on the bracelet releases, right? Yep. So, there you go. The second way. Your heart stops, your bracelet comes off. Apart from that, there's no other way to get them bracelets off. If you try something harebrained, like trying to break them or something, you'll be disobeying the rules. I don't think I need to remind you what happens when you do that. But if you're lucky, you might get to see a few of them come off during the next round. Oops. I guess it's not going to be very lucky for some of you, though, huh? Next round. Yup. What do you mean? Well, do I have to explain everything? Somebody might die during the next round of the AB game. There, that's pretty clear, right? If I had to guess, I'd say it's going to either be Temioldie or Alas. One or the other. Or it might be both of them. What? Why am I going to die? I guess I can tell you why. Anybody whose BP drops to 0 gets penalized, just like when you break the rules. I'm pretty sure I already told you what the penalty is. You mean the needles in our bracelets are going to activate and we'll die? Correct, Ziggy. Full marks. So, if I had been right. But how had she known before Zero told us? I see. Alice and I only have 1 BP. That means we'd have less than 0 if we lost 2 points. What? What the hell? This is important stuff. Why didn't you tell us about this earlier? Sorry. Sorry's not gonna cut it. I thought you were supposed to tell us the rules, not hide them. Well, is there anything else you've conveniently left out? It's not fair to make people play a game without explaining all the rules. I think it's fair. After all, it's not like anybody else knew. Right? Right, Fido? Yeah. I guess so. I took a moment to go over everything in my head. The AB game would continue until someone opened the number 9 door. There were no rules about how many people could or couldn't pass through the number 9 door. That meant it was possible for everyone to escape. The secondary chromatic doors could be opened by any number of people, as long as you had the right bracelets. The bracelets would only unlock under 2 conditions: if you left the building, or if your heart stopped. If your BP hit 0, needles in your bracelet would activate, killing you. Oh, one last thing. The next set of chromatic doors you'll be going through are downstairs. You already saw them, right? There should have been 3, red, blue, and green. That means that, though, to get through them, you'll need bracelets in cyan, magenta, and yellow. But wait, you've already got those bracelets. Have a look. The color's changed, hasn't it? Yeah, it did change. Mine changed from red to cyan. Me too. Mine's cyan now. Mine too. Wait, I guess the colors weren't the only thing that changed. I switched from pair to solo. You're right, mine switched from solo to pair. Mine's now a solo as well. Looks like mine's changed too. I've gone from solo to pair. I'm still a pair. The 3 of us seem to be the magenta pair now. Oh, the magenta now. I'm yellow, and it still says solo. Fi, you and Theo are yellow now too, right? Yeah. Looks like I'm a pair. When did they change? Back when the AB gates closed. As soon as the gates close, your colors get all shuffled up automatically. Pair and solo assignments hop around a bit too. And of course, it's totally random. Maybe. No rules or anything. Now, with all that explained, I must bid you adieu. Sadly, we may never meet again. What? Well, there's not really anything for me to facilitate anymore. I mean, you guys are good from here, right? I'll never see you guys again. Wow. Oh, did you really think I was gonna cry? Na 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 na, suckers. As if I'd cry for you dummies. What the? You fucking dick. You mad? Anyway, good luck. I may be gone, but I'm always watching. Maybe I'll see you again someday. Have a nice tragedy. That little piece of shit. If I could get my hands on that little fucker, I'd squeeze him till he popped. That sounds gross. I don't really want to think about that, actually. So what happens now? We still got a while until the chromatic doors open. Yeah, it looks like about 42 minutes. We should go and see if we can find any other exits. Maybe there's a vent or a disposal chute or something. There's a chance Zero missed something. I concur. There's no point standing around. We lose nothing by looking. And if we find nothing, we can always return and go through the chromatic doors. Let's split up. 5 minutes would give us a good half hour or so. Let's meet in front of the chromatic doors 5 minutes before they open, then. Any objections? There were none. After some nods and mumbling, they split up and moved off to investigate. I was the only person who stayed behind. Damn. How the hell did I end up here? Why? Why me? Try as I might, I couldn't think of anything I'd done that could have landed me in Zero's game. I hadn't pissed anyone off, at least not this bad. I didn't owe anyone money, my family certainly wasn't rich. If anyone was hoping to get a fat ransom payout for me, then they were going to be very disappointed. Obviously, I wasn't some kind of genius, nor was I an Olympic athlete, and I certainly hadn't been chosen by God to fulfill some great purpose on his earth. Well, at least if I was, I didn't know it yet. Had I started a fight with a frightening and mysterious new religion? No. Had I hacked into some terrorist group server? No. Had I witnessed an assassination? No. Had I gotten wasted and had a one-night stand with the mistress of a prominent politician? Well, yeah, but it was just the one time, and she was the one who went after me. Anyways, I was just an ordinary college student. There was a reason I've been abducted and put in the notary game. I sure couldn't see it. Why was this happening to me? I thought back to what I'd been doing right before I was taken. Memories were still a little blurry, but they were there. December 25th, 2028. Early morning in the California desert. The moon was beautiful. I just finished writing a paper due that day. I was headed to my car from the research building. Parking lot was empty, and the bright moon cast sharp shadows across the chilly pavement. Last time I looked at the clock, it said it was 2 in the morning, which meant that today was Christmas Day. So why was I at school, typing away feverishly on Christmas? There were 3 reasons. First, my home computer suddenly decided to eat shit. When I hit the power button, I just got nothing. I didn't have time to spend all night troubleshooting the stupid thing, so I headed back to campus to use one of the school machines. Second, the person in charge of my research grab was a Buddhist. Christmas didn't appear to have any sort of significance to him, and part of me couldn't shake the thought that he was trying to make this some kind of point. Third, my girlfriend and I had broken up with me a week before. I'm sorry. I don't think we should see each other anymore. Goodbye. That's all I got. One cold email. Try as I might, I couldn't even get in touch with her. Of course, that meant I wouldn't be attending the party we'd planned to go to. Somehow I didn't think drinking by myself around a bunch of happy couples was really a good idea. At any rate, I stayed up all night to finish my paper, and emailed it off to my professor before the sun began to rise. As I walked across the parking lot, I felt light. Perhaps it was relief of finishing my paper. Perhaps it was the 5 energy drinks I'd chugged to stay awake. Perhaps it was both. I slid into my car, stuck the key into the ignition after only 2 tries. I twisted the key. Nothing happened. Huh? I jiggled the key in the slot and tried again. And again. And again. On the 5th try, the engine made an odd creaking, like metal on metal, and fell silent. God damn it! You stupid piece of shit! I screamed and pounded on the steering wheel, but nothing worked. Constable was about to get a visit from my fist when... Huh? What? What the hell is this? Why is my car smoking? I clawed at the door for a moment and thought that it was my panic and lack of sleep that were keeping me from opening it. It wasn't long until I realized the truth. Shit! Open, goddammit! What was going on? My mind was racing, trying desperately to puzzle out what had happened through the haze of fear and caffeine-fueled neuron misfires. That's when I saw it. Just a glimpse in the rearview mirror, but I was certain. There was someone behind my car. Spun around as fast as a very tired college student sitting in a car can. Who's there? My vision started to swim as the smoke filled the car. The more of it I inhaled, the heavier my body felt, and I could already feel the world starting to go dark. The last of my strength failed, and I collapsed sideways into the passenger seat, my eyes drooping closed. When they opened again, I was in the AB room with Phi. Why is this happening to me? I spent a few minutes wallowing in misery. I figured I deserved at least a little self-pity. But even I knew that brooding and whining wasn't going to get me anywhere. Like Kate had said, we needed to at least try and find another way out. So I shook my head to clear it, stood up straight, and headed off. Alright, so now we can check out any of the rooms we like. Just go to the lounge first, see who's there. The lounge. Oh, Sigma. Perfect timing. You were here earlier, right? Yeah, I was. Phi Lun and I were the first into this room. Did you find anything suspicious? Like a secret pathway or something? You really think that's the kind of detail I would have neglected to mention? Anything else then? Anything out of the ordinary? Out of the ordinary? Well, I mean, everything about this room is out of the ordinary. How about this? Isn't that obvious? It's an astronomy magazine. Apparently it's got an article about a lunar eclipse. Says it's going to happen on December 31st, 2028. This New Year's Eve, then? Yeah, 6 days from now. Wait, what did you say? What do you mean, 6 days? Well, today's Christmas, right? So... Wait a minute. When were you grabbed? Didn't you hear me on Christmas? About 2 or 3 in the morning. Wait, did they pick you up on a different day? Yeah. I was abducted in the middle of the night on December 22nd. What about you? I think it was the 20th? Then we were all taken on different days. Does that mean we were just sleeping until the notary game started? Maybe they kept us on Opril IV drops or something. In theory, you could have everyone wake up at the same time if you got the dosage right. And today might not even be the 25th. I think that's likely. Yeah, some of us were probably abducted after you. Oh. Well, I guess that explains why I feel kind of dizzy still. You too? I felt disoriented since I woke up. My body just doesn't feel right. Maybe it's because we were asleep for so long. Your muscles start to atrophy if you don't use them. Huh. Then, what day is today? Beats me. I have no idea. Oh, what about you guys? Was there anything interesting in the crew quarters or in the infirmary? Nah, nothing in the quarters. Oh, there was a book about a cat. A cat? Yeah, something about a cat in a box and whether it's dead or alive. Didn't make any sense to me, though. Well, it doesn't really sound like something that's gonna help us get out of here. Yeah, I didn't think so either. How about the infirmary? Find anything interesting? Well, actually, there was one thing. What? I wasn't trying to hide it. The right moment to mention it just hadn't come up. You don't need to apologize, just tell us what you found. Well, see for yourself. It's a newspaper article, looks like. Yes, it was in the safe in the infirmary. Let me see that. Radical 6 infection spreads. Cure continues to elude authorities. What the hell? What's Radical 6? Just read the article. I swallowed and began to read. The Radical 6 virus continues to spread across the globe like wildfire. The WHO has confirmed that the death toll is estimated and passed over the 100,000 victims. Immediate quarantine of any infected patients is strongly advised. Do you think we're at a quarantine facility? You mean like we got infected with this Radical 6 thing? Come on, you gotta be kidding me. Well, we don't know anything for sure, but look at us. We seem pretty healthy. Admittedly, I don't know what the symptoms of Radical 6 are, but if it's killing people worldwide, they must be horrific. Now, just look at this soft, lustrous skin. This perfect, shapely face. Does this beauty look like something infected with an awful disease? You want to touch it, don't you, boy? I could see it in your eyes. Go on, try. Huh? Well, I'm feeling a little weird. That could just be from sleeping for a couple days. Maybe it's a side effect of that drug. Besides, this is where they ship people to quarantine them. Don't you think there aren't enough people? This thing is killing people all over the world, right? So would there only be 9 of us here? Yeah, I guess you do have a point. Think about it. Zero is forcing us to play this nonary game. Why would the government quarantine people and then make them play a game? Also a good point. Yes, it is. So you're saying there's no connection between our abductions and this virus? Probably not. Well, it's something we should remember, I suppose. I mean, even if we're safe in here, our friends and family are still out there. That's true. I hope they're all right. Wait a minute. When did this virus actually show up? I've never heard of it before. Neither have I. Me neither. What day is it? This Radical 6 kills hundreds of thousands of people while we were asleep. Just how long have we been here for? I don't think you'll be able to puzzle that out. If we want the truth, we'll need to find more information. Okay. I think I'll go look around a bit more then. I've already spent plenty of time here anyway. Alice and I are going to stick around. You know, just in case you missed something. I don't really feel like I can trust your eyes. Whatever. Turn to head for the exit. Where to next then? Let's go to the infirmary now. How's it going? You guys find anything? Hello, Mr. Sigma. Nothing yet. Oh. Well, Alice Clover and I did go over this room quite thoroughly. I doubt you'll find any hidden hallways here. Why are you back here then? Huh, well, I was concerned about the lady you found. Oh yeah, she's there, isn't she? Who would do such a horrible thing? Given what we know so far, you're the most likely candidate. Fie, please. Why would I kill this woman? Hey, don't get me wrong. I'm just saying the evidence points to you right now. If we find more evidence in the future, that could change. We were so busy earlier, I never got to ask, but do any of you know who she is? Beats me. Never seen her before. I don't know her either. Neither do I. Well, I suppose I might have known her before I lost my memories, but there's no way to know now, is there? You still can't remember anything? No. Not even a little, unfortunately. Better be telling the truth about this amnesia stuff. Are you suspicious of me too, Sigma? Suspicious? Have you looked in a mirror lately? You might as well have suspicion sitting tattooed all over your forehead. If someone ran into you at the street at night, they'd probably pass out from fright. Or maybe even during the day. Oh, I'm so sorry. I apologize for my frightening appearance. Well, it's not really something you need to apologize for. It's not your fault, right? No, I suppose not. Well, I assume not. But what? I'm not sure why, but none of this feels particularly strange. The mask and suit, I mean. In a way, it almost feels natural. I don't feel as though I was forced into it. Are you saying that this is how you always look? No, I don't think that's it. This might be a pretty obvious question. But is there any way for you to take it off? No. I've tried several times, but to no avail. Honestly, don't even know where to start. But there's something I'd like to ask you. There are parts of this suit I can't see. Could you have a look and tell me if perhaps there's a switch or something similar? With no further warning, he removed his robe and turned his back to us. It took no time at all to find something of interest. There's a hole here on the back of your head. A hole? Yeah, it looks like you insert something. It says open. Maybe you put some kind of key in there. You could open up the suit and take the mask off. I see. That's excellent news. We just need to find whatever it is that goes in here then. Yeah. Thank you. I feel somewhat relieved. I was beginning to fear I might spend the rest of my life like this. Wait, a minute ago you said it felt natural. It does. That doesn't mean I want to stay in it forever. Imagine having glasses, for instance. Wearing them doesn't feel strange, but you hardly want to wear them all the time forever, would you? That's what wearing this suit is like. Well, I think it's about enough about me. Should we move on to the next room now? No, there still might be something here. I'm staying. Me too. I see. Well, then, I will move ahead and see how our companions are doing. What do you intend to do? I think I'll be moving along too. Where do you plan to go? To the crew quarters. I was thinking I might go to the crew quarters. Very well. I shall head for the lounge then. Until we meet again. Excuse me? So then it should be Clover and Temnioji in the crew quarters, yeah? Kay's robe flowed silently around him as he turned to leave. Made my way out of the infirmary behind him. And one last stop. To the crew quarters. Huh. These are the crew quarters, huh? Oh, Sigma. What are you doing here? Huh? Hey, come on, don't be like that. We aren't enemies, are we? Huh. I wonder. What happened to you, Tenmyoji? You've been acting weird ever since we found that lady's body. You think so? Huh, what? You sure Nado's all in your head? Fine, let's move on to something else then. You and Quark. Is he your grandkid? Why do you want to know? Why? I mean, what do you think? He keeps calling you Grandpa. Of course I'm gonna wonder what the deal is. We all got kidnapped and brought here, apparently for no reason. Now they're making us play some sort of weird game. I'm just trying to find a little meaning in all this nonsense. That's it. So tell me, Tenmyoji, are you really Quark's grandpa? Oh, and Luna, of course, duh. Clover! Luna! Sigma, where'd you come from? Did you not want me here? No, I guess it's okay. I just thought Tenmyoji was the only other person here. This is the crew quarters. I came here with Clover and Tenmyoji. We decided to split up to investigate. Huh. Makes sense. So did you find anything? 0. Wait, which one? No, I meant we found 0 things. What about you? Anything suspicious? I didn't find anything either. Although I guess you could say this whole facility is suspicious. Yeah, you got a point there. Why do you think Zero put all these puzzles and stuff all over the place? Well, solving all these puzzles is part of the Nonary game. Really? I thought the Nonary game was a couple of rounds of the AB game. Why does he need the puzzles and stuff then? Oh, what is the Nonary game then? Why is Zero making us do all this? Well, this is just, speculation, but maybe it's for entertainment, so rich, powerful people can watch? Entertainment? Yes. They're probably off at an opulent theater, watching us struggle while they drink brandy and eat caviar. You think so, huh? So some rich bastards killed her off for kicks. What kind of death is that? Well, maybe her dying didn't have anything to do with the rest of the game. No, Kay was right. If her dying wasn't part of all this, the rabbit should have said something. But what'd we get? Nothing. Just keeps telling us to keep playing and disappears. I can only think one reason he'd do that. Murdering her was always part of Zero's plans. If you can think of another way this all fits, well, I'd love to hear it. So you're saying that Zero Senior's the one who murdered the old lady? Well, it sure looks that way. That means there's a 7 in 1 chance anyone could be the murderer. Wait, 7? Well, Alice and I can't be Zero. Okay. I'll let the I part go, but you're gonna have to do a little more to convince me Alice can't be Zero. What? Come on. Alice and I know each other. Well, how do you know each other? Oh, I guess you could say we're co-workers? Well, where do you co-work? An organization? That's kind of vague. What kind of organization? That's... I can't tell you. What? What do you mean you can't tell us? I mean, I can't tell you. Just forget about it, okay? Why can't you tell us? Because it's confidential. I promise I wouldn't tell. Oh, come on, don't give me that. Look around you, Clover. You really think this is the time for you to be playing it close to the chest? Yeah. What if the people you work for have something to do with what's going on here? Yeah, you're right. Maybe I should tell you. Finally. Hey, sorry to butt in, but it's time to go. What? Time to... Oh, shit! Oh, it's past time. We gotta go. You think? Oh, I guess we have to continue this later. We need to get back to the doors. Shit! I guess you're right. Let's go. Ooh. Run, Ziggy, run! We're getting our head chewed off by 5 for this, probably. Assuming we make it in time. Ooh, they're open now. Nice. Chromatic doors have opened. 5 minutes remain until chromatic doors close. Ugh, you're late. What were you doing? Sorry. An apology is not going to cut it. I can't go through that door without you. Zero said we'd get penalized if we didn't go through the primary door when it closed. Are you trying to kill me? No, of course not. I thought you didn't need a partner to get through the primary doors, though. Are you kidding me? Think it through, Sigma. Yes, I can go through the primary door by yourself. Now you're standing in front of the secondary door. The time limit comes and the primary door shuts. Now what? Now you're stuck in what? Without the right number of braces, the secondary door won't open. Do you understand? There's no way to open either door, huh? Man, that sounds even worse than getting your lungs turned off. Ooh, Quark looks off. Sorry for worrying you there, Quark. In any event, now is hardly the time to be fighting like this. As you can see, the primary doors have already opened. You must hurry and decide who will be going through which door and with whom. Alright, are you gonna break it down again? So how should we pair up? We're almost out of time. I'll just explain it as fast as I can. Just like before, there are only 3 possible combinations. The options Phi laid out to us were the following. Option A. Alice and I, Cyan, would pair with Luna, yellow. Woo! Luna again. And go through the green door. Temioji and Quark, magenta, would pair up with Clover, Cyan, and open the blue door. Phi and Dio, yellow, would pair with K, magenta, and open the red door. Option B. Alice and I, Cyan, would go with K, magenta, and go through the blue door. Interesting, and go with K. Temioji and Quark, magenta, would pair with Luna, and open the red door. Phi and Dio would pair with Clover, and open the green door. Option C. Alice and I and Clover would pair up and go through the red door. Temioji and Quark, magenta, would pair up with K, magenta, and open the green door. Phi and Dio, yellow, would pair with Luna, yellow, and open the blue door. Ooh. 3 minutes remain until chromatic doors close. Alright, so what are we doing? I'm not pairing with Kay. Hey, not fair. Oh, why not? We ended up playing against each other in the next AB game. Last time you betrayed Clover. How am I supposed to know you won't do the same to me? You can't be trusted. How unfortunate. To be honest, however, I'd rather not go with you either. Yeah? Why's that? Well, you only have one BP left. I very much doubt you could choose to ally in the next round. Even if you promised me you'd choose ally, I'd be in an undesirable situation. You see, I wouldn't be able to choose betray. If I did, and you were true with your word and allied, then I would kill you. So, there you are. That is why I do not wish to be paired with Tenmyoji. Of course, the same reason I would not rather be paired with Alice. That's not a problem. Sigma and I will be taking Clover. I trust her more than the rest of you. Yep. I want to go with Alice too. Hey, wait a minute. What I got to say in this? I would like to go with Sigma or Phi. They chose Ally last time. Oh, I like the sound of that. I'm Phi's partner. You should pair up with us. Sounds good? No. I'm also opposed to that choice. If Alice and Clover pair up, Luna and Dio pair up, the rest of us don't get a choice. We'll be stuck with Phi as option C. I believe I mentioned before that I do not wish to be paired with Tenmyoji. And I don't want to go with Kay either. Then what the hell are we supposed to do? 1 minute remains until chromatic doors close. Oh. Uh-oh. Quark's down. What? What's wrong with Quark? It's all over. This is it. We're all gonna die. Are you all right? No, that's not it. Don't you get it? We aren't going to die. We have to die. We have to die here. All of us. What the hell? Snap out of it, kid. Come on, Quark, talk to me. No, I'm fine. You're the crazy ones. Getting so serious about this stupid game. We should just stop. End this. End all of it. End everything. We need to get him to the infirmary. No, we don't have time. 30 seconds remain until chromatic doors close. We don't have a choice. Quark's with me. I'll carry him, though. But we still haven't figured out who's going where. I can't afford to be picky anymore. Someone just choose. I don't care who. Sigma, you have to choose. What? Why me again? Please just do it. We don't have any time left. 9, 8, 7. I swallowed. Alice and I will. Ooh, we get to pick again. Go through the green door with Luna, blue door with Kay, or the red door with Clover. I think with that we'll actually call it here. But yes, anywho, okay, a lot of crap just went down there. Quark's having something going down, and yeah, I guess we'll figure out what's up with that next time. Anyway, Scotty J signing off, and I'll see you around. Bye-bye!